Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Rebels Compass. I am here this morning to pull another card from the I Am deck. And the card that I pulled this morning is I Am Energy. And the message on the back is our minds are like magnets. It's time to start using your thoughts to create the life that you want on purpose. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want, and you will start seeing the results almost immediately. Now, I know many of you may have read the book, The Secret, and you may have seen the movie, The Secret, and applied affirmations and said out loud what it is that you do want, and then got frustrated because you don't see the results right away. Now, part of that is we can say out loud, I want a new house, I want a new car, I want a new relationship. And we can say these affirmations over and over and over again. But if the internal thoughts that you have on a daily basis are, I don't deserve a new car, I can't afford a new house, there's no good men or women out there, there's every good person's taken, but you're still saying the affirmation, then the strongest vibration that you send out is the one from your internal thoughts that continually repeats. So our internal thoughts, our subconscious programming is going 24/7, 365 days of the year, and he's never, ever not listening. So when we project something outwards, and the example that I give very often with this is you can stand in front of a full length mirror with a beautiful outfit on and look and go, I look good. But on the inside, the internal voice is just saying, you look too fat, or your hips are too big, or that accentuates some other part of your body, or some other derogatory thought that you have about yourself. So when we project energy outwards, it's not only our spoken words, it's more our internal continual thought as well. Now, if you're looking for somebody in your life and you make a long, long list of all the things you don't want, I don't want someone who smokes, I don't want someone who drinks, I don't want somebody who does this, I don't want somebody who does that. That is all from perhaps past experiences that you have emotional connections to. And when you put it out to the universe of what you don't want, the universe only hears, I want. The universe does not hear, don't. So that we end up drawing back to ourselves the very thing that we say we don't want, and then we get frustrated. In order to create an affirmation that works for you, it has to be one that your internal self, your subconscious program believes. So when you have a negative thought, and that is the energy that you're projecting out, what would be the opposite of that? So perhaps you might have a negative thought. One of mine was, I'm not very smart. That was one of my negative internal thoughts continually growing up most of my life. I'm not smart. I'm not smart. Everybody else is smarter than me. And the opposite way that I shifted that was I'm becoming smarter and smarter every day. I'm learning more every day. So I switch my internal programming by every time it jumped into my head. You're not very smart was I'm learning more every single day. I'm becoming smarter and smarter every single day. And then my affirmation that I made was I have a voice and I know how to use it, and I have something important to say. Because part of my negative belief was that I didn't have anything important to say. I didn't have anything to say. Nobody heard me, nobody saw me, and I wasn't very smart. That was all that limited belief that I had about myself. So when you recognize I am energy, you are a human tuning fork that transmits and receives energy. So take today, perhaps, just to notice what your internal thoughts are. Notice how you speak to yourself. Notice what you say about yourself. Notice what you think about the world and how the world shows up for you. Notice what you think about perhaps your job, the place you work. And then ask yourself, what do I want to change about this? What is it that I really want? And then find an affirmation that works with your internal programming. So maybe if you're looking for a new job and you don't like the one you're in, instead of every morning going, oh, I hate this job, I hate this job, I'm going to be stuck here forever, then maybe when you hear that jump in for you, you would say, the right job is working its way to me with speed. I make all the right connections for me to find the best job for me. And that is something that you would repeat every time you hear that, or something similar that works for you. If you are wanting to move house and you believe you can't afford it, then perhaps it would be every time you go home and you go, oh, I really don't like living here, I just need to move, but there's nothing available. Then you would switch that every time you hear it, saying the right place is available for me, and it will show itself as soon as it is. We can change our internal and external conversation. But first of all, we have to become aware of what that is. So when you say, I am energy, what energy is it you are projecting, feeling, sensing, and knowing about yourself and about the world you live in? Just take a moment to connect with your breath and ask yourself how you feel right now. Are you calm? Are you frustrated? Are you irritated? Are you excited? That's an energy projection. Notice what your internal conversation is throughout the day. Maybe just jot it down and see how often it repeats. Because I know for me, when I started doing this work, I was shocked at how often that negative conversation came up for me, that I wasn't very smart. I didn't have anything valuable to say. Nobody's listening. It repeated over and over and over again. And that was the energy I was projecting. And that was the energy I was receiving to confirm my own self-prophecy. So take a breath, like I said, notice your energy field. When you say, I am energy, what energy are you right now? How do you feel? Notice where you're feeling it. And when you are ready and you notice anything that pops into your head that is derogatory to you, negative to your place of work, your home, the planet that you live on, find an opposite for that and create your own affirmation that you internally believe. Everything changes. Everything moves forward. So you can transmit out the positive that you're looking for. Because like attracts like, and you are energy that is transmitting everything outwards so that you can fulfill that which you are sending out. Have an amazing day, everybody. I look forward to putting another audio up tomorrow. And also look out later this week, perhaps tomorrow, I will have another video up with Catherine Green, which I'm excited to connect with her. So I'll look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye for now.